As recently as a year ago, it would have been unthinkable that General Motors would lose its European assets to a partnership between a Canadian parts supplier and a Russian bank. Yet now Magna and Russian state savings bank Sberbank look poised to take a big chunk of Opel off GM's hands. Per a $705 million deal outlined May the 30th, GM will be left with just 35% of Opel, with Russian partners holding another 35%, Canadian Magna 20%, and Opel employees 10%. Now, according to emerging reports, the Russian financial institution could be preparing to pass on its chunk of Opel shares to Russian automaker Gorkovsky Automobilny Zavod, GAZ, the country's #1 commercial vehicle manufacturer. Unlike Magna and Sberbank, GAZ will contribute no cash to the deal. The GAZ Group is burdened by both heavy debt and liquidity problems, and could only play a marginal role in a takeover bid, such as consulting on key technical issues. Group debt was at $2.6 billion in December, and market forecasts are negative for 2009. The terms of the deal suggest that the bank cannot sell its stake without the consent of other Opel shareholders, but whether the holding could be transferred by other means is unclear. What is known is that Russia is keen on bringing its domestic automotive industry up to date. Indeed, rumors abound that GAZ Group and its Magna partner want to create a giant automaker that could potentially produce up to 5 million vehicles per year. About 1 million of those could be sold on the Russian market. Opels do well in Russia. The B-segment Corsa won the Golden Klaxon Award for Best Compact Car from Klaxon magazine in Russia 2 years ago. Now, GAZ, owned by billionaire Oleg Deripaska, has denied that it wants a stake in Opel. It just wants to build Opels, the company says. Quote, "We're not acquiring a stake. Our role is that of technological partner," GAZ deputy head Yelena Matveyeva told Automotive News Europe on May 22nd. Quote, "We have production capacities, competence, and experience in producing components locally," she added. In addition to the Opel stake, GAZ may also get control of GM's assembly plant in St. Petersburg, which the automaker sold the consortium for $92 million. Even without the St. Petersburg facility, GAZ could begin producing Opel cars within 9 months, the company said last week. Arrangements for Opel car production would not require major financial investment from GAZ, thanks to its new flexible production facility in Nizhny Novgorod, built in 2008. The Nizhny facility is currently rolling out Volga Cyber cars, effectively last-generation Chrysler Sebrings, built under license. GAZ tried to develop its own models, but sales fell short of expectations. Meanwhile, if Russia now acquires Opel's dealer network, engineering facilities, and designs, this will be a giant leap into the future for its car-making industry.